They affect my likability. The school in darkness. How do I get out to the new building? Oh, yeah, I get to the new building. Now, my memory of this area is that this area is scarier than the first area. So we'll see what my opinion is replaying it here. Also, I can see your body. Anyways. Gonna close this door. Turn on the lights. Document. The investigation report. Tile the mental health of the students, the anxiety of students, and their ineffective coping methods. Written by Taegun Lim, school administrator manager and Korean language teacher. Oh my, oh my. Many of our students suffer from considerable anxiety about their future. This is quite natural considering their stay as adolescents. However, some students are using odd methods in attempts to cope with their anxiety issues. These odd coping methods are spread across the school like wildfire. In a way, this brings light to the fact that the students today lack responsibility and a sense of identity. The real problem, however, is that some of these old coping methods are taken as more than just a joke. They're turning into a fanatic religion. Students who have yet to form a solid sense of identity are more easily lured into joining these fanatic sects. One of the main coping methods the students are using is the act of calling the dead. Using the Ouija board, students attempt to call upon the dead to quell the uncertainties they face by asking the ghost questions or even to predict the future. At a glance, it could be dismissed as an immature act of self-reassurance that can be safely ignored. However, that is not the case. When such acts are committed repeatedly, the student will often eventually lose his or her grasp on reality, and in some extreme cases, the student exhibits a full-on psychological breakdown. This matter must be resolved for the safety of the school, and heavy supervision is advised until, it just cuts off there. Also, I'm hearing one of the sounds in the background is like one of the songs I remember the most from the original game, which I haven't heard for a while. So what the hell? Anyway, I was afraid that like the janitor was going to be there, but I guess not. I was just curious because I was like, what? To that. I need to find another key to combine to explore the old building a bit more as well. What the fuck is this knocking? I also need to find a place to save because I have not saved in a while. What? What are you? I do not remember that. What the hell? Looking through this. I put my lighter on. Okay. Oh, phone's coming off. Already starting off to an interesting start. I remember this building being a lot scarier than the first building, so I'm just gonna see what I think of it now. Still though. Class materials 2, Oriental Studies, Interesting Theory of the Five Elements. Teacher Vice Principal San Moon Lee. The theory of the five elements is made up of a cycle of harmony and aversion. Harmony being an energy aiding another energy to flow better, and it is a forward movement in the cycle. In contrast, aversion is when an energy is going against another energy to block its flow, and is a backwards movement in the cycle. The flow of aversion is as follows. Metal is better than wood. Metal can cut through wood. Wood is better than earth. Wood can take nutrients from the earth. Earth is better than water. Earth can block water from flowing. Water is greater than fire. Water extinguishes fire. Fire is greater than metal, as fire melts metal, and then the cycle repeats. The flow of harmony is as follows. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Fire and earth. Fire returns to earth after being exhausted. Earth and metal. Metal is extracted from earth. Metal and water. Metal becomes the source for water. Water and wood. Water raises wood. Wood and fire. As wood burns to create fire, and the cycle resumes from the first. In the cycle of harmony, there is a hidden principle that all wrongs will be righted. This can be said to be a true reflection of the depth of Eastern philosophy. My. Going through. That seems fine. I hope I find this goddamn red key soon. There's so many of these locked drawers. I have a red key, but I think I have to combine it with like another red key or something. What? Oh, there's a coin here. I can buy another ramen dinner. I'm worried because I don't know where the janitor is. I know that's a dumb thing to be worried about, but I remember having so much difficulty with him here. So until I save my game, I'm going to feel just a little anxious. Like when these were openable. Nothing inside, which I can see though. How about over here? No? There's some interesting people in the walls there. Wait, what? That's new too. I definitely do not remember that. What? Lost and found room key. Key that unlocks the lost and found room in building 2. Sounds like it's getting closer. What the fuck? There's something else here. School, another coin. I want to find a save point really soon, though. Document. Truthfinder 2. You new to newspaper, spring issue. Let's learn about Morse code. Fuck. You know what? There's so many times I've played in horror games where I learned Morse code for a puzzle, and then I completely forget it, and I don't use it for a long time. And then I come upon another horror game where it's like, hey, let's reteach you Morse code again. And I'm like, ugh. If only I could retain my Morse code information. Alright, Morse code is a communication code invented and developed by Samuel Finley. Brief Morse can be composed and send sentences using short and long signals. It is considered the most basic emergency communication device due to the fact that you can communicate using very simple signals. As Morse code is composed of short and long signals, you do not need a special device to communicate as long as you can express it. For example, you may send a message by controlling the speed at which you blink or tap with your fingers. With this characteristic, it appears often in books and movies where the main character is in danger, uses it to secretly send messages without being found out by the enemy. The original Morse code requires that you pause for about 3 short signals before sending it to text, but depending on the situation, it's possible to send signals continuously. In such cases, you want to analyze it in sections broken up using the same number of signals. For example, if it's a number every 5 signals indicates a number, so for a 4-digit number, it would be 5 times 4 equals 20, so... Alright, if it's a number, every 5 signals indicates a number, so for a 4-digit number, it would be 5 times 4 equals 20. Thus, you could analyze 20 signals in sections of 5. Interesting. And I'm going to have to reread that note probably to figure out Morse code here. I can't see anything, it's too dark. There was literally nothing in the fridge. What a shame. I keep on worrying the janitor's gonna be in this hallway. I remember having such difficulty with him in this part of the game, so that's why I'm like, is he not here? I also need to look out for the drawings, though. I almost forgot that I need to skim these hallways for the drawings. Until I know where the janitor is, I might as well take advantage of the fact that he's obviously not here at the moment. And see if I can find any of these drawings, which I am continuously looking for. Like you can see the continuation still. I like how the game lets you see progress as you make it your way through. Okay, don't see any drawings there. That sound spooky, just a little bit. Just a little spooky. Oh, there's something here. Pin. A small pin that looks like it'd be pinned somewhere. Okay. Like, yes, that's usually what pins are for, but what? Faculty notice. Attention all teachers working night shifts. I'm happy I came back in here. There's fucking 2 things I missed in here. The passcode to the principal's office has been changed due to a recent leak of the previous passcode. The passcode is on the chalkboard in the student department office. Obviously what that is. Written with a piece of special chalk that is invisible under fluorescent light. The principal does not approve others entering his office while he's away. Please use the passcode only in cases of emergencies or special circumstances. Vice Principal Sane Moon blah 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 High School. Note to the gym teacher. Please make sure to return the student department office key where your shift is over. You have a habit of leaving the key inside your gym locker pocket, making it difficult for the next shift to take over. Other faculty members who are advised to turn in the key after the shift is so look for a jacket for the gym teacher. There was like 2 good hints in this document. I'm happy I found it. Yeah. Well, let's go on from there then. I think there might be something in the principal's office. Oh, is she still on the phone? That's nice one. Just making sure there's no like other drawings around here or anything. Now I'm going to check my map. It's the principal's office. Oh, so the principal's office is there. Got it. Okay. And I don't see anything else through here at the moment. What's this? How do I use this? It's interesting you can do this, but is there any particular purpose? I don't know. Beautiful. Paper crane? Crane made with black origami paper. Why am I collecting these? What do these even do? Open this up. Negatory Captain. Is there a point to this? I don't know. Really, it's hard to say. Nothing in there at the very least. I was hoping since it was the nurse's office, maybe there'd be like something I need to collect in here, but guess not. Like health time, I mean. Oh, there's a document all over on here. Didn't see it. Caffeine and teenagers. Caffeine and teenagers. Coffee is the most popular beverage containing caffeine. Moderate consumption of caffeine can stimulate the central nervous system, boosting work performance and reducing fatigue. On average, consuming no more than 400 milligrams is recommended to enjoy the health benefits. A cup of coffee contains approximately 100 milligrams of caffeine. Regular consumption of caffeinated products such as coffee can lead to caffeine addiction and eventually cause withdrawal symptoms. Common withdrawal symptoms include fatigue, nausea, vomiting, hypotension, and headache. However, the harmful properties of caffeine itself are not worrisome. It is when caffeine is consumed in excess that it becomes a health hazard. Overconsumption of caffeine leads to the onset of harmful symptoms, and continuous consumption can lead to death. For adults, the lethal dosage of caffeine is 150 kilograms, or about 50 to 200 cups of coffee. The lethal dose is much lower for children and teenagers. Caffeine is also known to cause birth defects like alcohol and nicotine. Caffeine is a drug with addictive properties, but unlike the others, it does not have any age restrictions. Therefore, it's important to better understand the properties of caffeine in moderation in consumption. Yeah. Open this right through here. There was something which was said in one of the notes. Give me a second to remember what it was. Something about this. Was it rumors? Something about Morse code? No, it was like one of these notes. Don't wear a hat when seeing the school nurse. I think she hates hats. I caught a hat, though. I wonder if that means anything. Because this is the school nurse office, so... The fuck is that sound? Occult Club announcement. Event announcement for the Occult Club. I'm finding a lot of documents. With the start of a new term, we have prepared an event for everyone. We will give out a small prize for anyone who can solve the quiz and bring the hidden treasure to our club. The treasure is sleeping under a place covered in the dust of erased knowledge, and it can only be woken by the hand of the handshakes every day. The hidden treasure is a clue to one of the latest ghost stories of the school that's quickly gained fame. Whoever finds it first can have it. No one has been able to collect the full series so far, and therefore it is high commodity collectible among students. It's a great opportunity to get both the clue for the latest ghost story and a handsome prize. We hope all of you participate. P.S. If by chance you collect all the clues to the ghost stories throughout this event, please contact the president of the Occult Club. So I guess if I collect all the ghost stories, currently I have 4 out of 17. 17 maybe not being the last one ghost stories, but yeah. It is what it is. Okay, I should save. Let me look around just a bit more before I do that. Or maybe... No, I shouldn't risk it. Oh well. I've got 7 anyway. I'll be fine. I say, and then there's going to be no more in the game, and this is all I can use. I'm going to first examine these walls to make sure I'm not missing a drawing, so I have to look at it every time or something. Hopefully me choose... Well, I haven't saved since before the tree boss fight. I'm going to hope that this is for the best. And not be something I regret a little bit later. So I'm afraid the janitor's going to show up right now, so I might as well do it. I'm going to save over the first save file just because I think that's the best save file to have. But yeah. Left records there. Okay, now I feel a little bit better because I know if I die, at least I'll resume from here. No, you know what? Let's leave the lights off. I'll do spooky stuff. I can hide in here all day. Maybe. Spooky, spooky ghost stories coming from inside. Wondering what's happening. And now let's look around for stuff. Nothing. Oh, there's a note here. Worn paper. Ghost in the music room. Many kinds of ghosts have been appearing in the music room. The most common one seen is the piano ghost. Apparently this ghost appears when it's dark and rainy and plays the piano alone. Another ghost science states that the stereo in the music room, or supplies room, turns itself on. It used to be in the music room, but had to be moved to the supplies room when odd events began to happen. Most people believe it's caused by the music teacher who killed himself last year. Well, maybe. I'm also going to catch up with the chat. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. That thing is missing pieces, Ryan. It's just the frame. Oh, do I need a lens for that? Okay, that's what it was. Sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat there. Get some stuff. Yeah. That's a good point, Rick. So I guess I have to find lenses for the glasses. Lightweights. I have coffee in the kitchen. He asked also a hint for something. Bloody Mario. He left. I don't really like tomato juice. Yeah. I'm also going to see if anybody had a better solution. Well, I've got a solution temporarily for this. Oh, did I not post my response? I thought I did. Alright, well, back to this. Sorry, I was just reading stuff for a moment. Oh wait, I have to click back ends. I was checking to see if anyone, like, I'm fine using the controller, at least I found a way I can read it, but I was just seeing if this probably is just a bug and they need to patch it or something. Hope they patch it soon for people who might end up being confused like I was initially. Alright, back into the heart of it, I guess. Now to make it not so suspicious when I enter these areas, I'm gonna close a few doors, but keep others open. So if I'm running from the custodian, then at least have a decent place to do it in. So I also need to remember to look up more. I found cigarettes up before, like on one of the stall things. So I should be a little bit more observant, I think. Now let's try this one. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Just gonna use to every single goddamn mirror. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary? Wait a second. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Wait, what just happened? Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. One of the toilets went off. Oh wait, there's something in here. Crane made with black origami paper. Yep. Nip. Nup. Alrighty then, I'll keep those both open. The custodian's probably going to close them, or janitor and all that fun. Let's go to the next floor. This building has a lot of floors, by the way, if you're curious. I remember this one being fucking huge. It's not as big as the final location, but it's a lot bigger than the location, or second to final location, I guess. But it's a lot bigger than where we just came from. Which means have more fun looking for these drawings I'm still looking for. That's probably floor 2. I might just go from floor 4 down. I'm not sure yet. I'm just going to go to the very top first. The problem is that the janitor wasn't already out there. He's probably out there now. Like, he could have also just been on another floor this whole entire time or something. There's the 4th floor. I told you this area is fucking huge. Now, I don't think this floor actually opens, but I'm looking for something to see if there's... The audio design of this game is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see anything else of use up here. There used to be an area where you could drop down if you were being chased here, though. I remember that very distinctively. So I'm gonna start from floor 4 and kind of make my way downward, I guess? I'm gonna keep that open, even though I probably shouldn't. Vending machine, though. I can get another thing of ramen. Okay, another thing of ramen to go. Instant ramen lunchbox. It's what I like. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I see the shiny over there. I'll get there in a moment. I'm just kind of looking. Another coin. I have one more and I can buy another thing of ramen. Bloody Mary, 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 Bloody Mary. Yada yada, Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary? Bloody Mary? Whispering. Bloody Mary? Why do I hear whispering? No? as I do with these restrooms, open or close a few to be good decoys in case the janitor comes around here. Alrighty. I do need to be careful. The janitor could very well be around someplace. Time for more Bloody Mary, and there's only one mirror this time. So, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Yeah, I didn't say anything. Okay. Open you up. Anything inside any of these restroom stalls? Oh, I saw something there for a second. I think it was just the doorknob. Yep. I got excited by the doorknob, if you will. Anything in the urinals? Anything on the radiator? Don't see anything, so... These two bathrooms. I know I got origami from the other bathroom thing. That's not... I was about to say they seem useless, but nah, they had a use. Now the floor 4. Over here. Soy milk. Always could have more healing items in hand. Oh boy. Heartbreak. Stuff through here. Oh, there's a note here. 10 that's another ghost story. 10 competitive spirit. Kayonhee's father passed away when she was young, so her family struggled with money. Her family expected her to go on a vocational high school and start making money as soon as possible. Kayonhee, however, had a different idea. To her, studying hard and getting into a good college was the only chance they had at escaping poverty. So against her family's wishes, she decided to attend a regular high school. In high school, Kayonhee stayed true to her goal of studying hard. Her grades were so excellent that she became one of the top students in the prestigious Y High School. For her, however, it was not enough. No matter how hard she tried, she just couldn't beat the student in first place. The #1 student was a cheerful girl named Sayan. She had always been popular because of her smarts and kind nature. It was said her father was a top government official. Maybe that explained how Sayan seemed so confident and positive all the time. Kayonhee had never once seen her study. She only ever saw her laughing with her friends. In spite of this, Senya always had better grades than her. When does she study? Kayonhee wondered. She decided that Xianyan must be getting very expensive private tutoring. Kayonhee chewed on her nails out of anxiety. She felt as if she and her family would be doomed to live in poverty forever if she didn't figure out a way to beat Sanya and become the top student. So she threw herself into her studies more ever before. She hardly slept and studied so hard that she felt like her eyes could bore a hole through her textbooks. At times past, dark circles began to form under her eyes. Finally, the exam that she had prepared so much for was over. All her classmates complained that the exam was way too difficult. She sat back in her chair and smiled, believing that she had aced it. I'll finally beat her this time. Kayonhee closed her eyes and could already imagine Xiaoyan's tearful face. At last, the day that would receive their report cards came. The room was filled with varying reactions to the report cards. Some were crying, some were relieved, and some just didn't care. Kayonhee looked at her report card with confidence. Then her face twisted in shock. Second place. On the report card, it was written that she scored second best. Again, she turned to look at Sanya and saw her smiling brightly with her friends. She had lost her again. Kayonhee was so stunned after this that she could not focus during any of her classes. Only one thing filled her mind, and that was Sayan. How the hell could she beat me every time? It must be that expensive private lessons. But I don't have that kind of luxury. This means I could never beat her. It's over now. I'll just have to live on poverty forever. Kayonhee, from the trauma of her stress, developed a mental disorder and ended up killing herself. Rumors spread after her death that a ghost had begun to appear in the library. It said that if you remain in the library to study until midnight, a girl will glare at you with her chin resting on her hands before suddenly disappearing. Well, don't I. Roll with and go ahead. The girl's like, get good, Kayonhee. The girl, I mean, it's up to interpretation if you think the girl was just naturally gifted, or if she studied in private luxury lessons, or if she was cheating. The system was in her favor. Really, you could say this. It's really kind of open to that, and I think it's best that's open. It's not really needed to know, like, oh, this is the meaning of this story. Oh, there's also an update for White Day. I should probably save my game. Next time I save the game, I'm going to let the game update. I was like, why is there saying that there's an update key? Oh, it's White Day. I wonder if it fixes the issue, which they were talking about. But because I just saved a little bit ago, but I've done some stuff since then, I don't want to redo. I'm going to push forward a little bit more, but I've got enough save pins. I'm going to try and save again. Just know that the game apparently was just patched, so... Patched with something. Anyways, let's get back to this. Also need to remember to keep on looking. I keep on, like, spacing to be looking for these drawings. I don't know if there's even more or less or whatever, but just to look for them. Stuff to roll and go with. This is kind of spooky. Is there a way to keep this lit, or is this just unlight for a second? Is he, like, looking directly at me? No, he's facing down. Maybe like this? Okay. Well, let's look around a little bit more then. Bottles on the shelves. Creepy mannequin. Oh, there's something at his feet. School coin. I'll get back to you. There's another dark and preserved spider. Scary looking preserved spider. Even touching it is terrifying. So this is the spider that they were talking about. I don't remember this in the original game. Is the ghost of a spider gonna come attack me? Still waiting for it. I remember there was like an item on top of one of these shelves as well. Or maybe it's just a room that looked a lot like this. Then again, I don't remember preserved spiders, so maybe it's something else entirely. I feel like I'm doing a summoning ritual for this goddamn thing there. I'm just like, oh yay, come alive, you fucking dummy, we know you want to. I'm just making sure there wasn't like any drawings I was missing there. Wait, is this the next room, the music room? Also, I need to look at these. Hey look, more White Day art. The game White Day has White Day art on the goddamn shelves. There's just a sky portrait. There's this, there's that, there's all of that. I think this was the music room, which said something about a creaking board or something. Let me check my map for a second. My map tells me, no, I'm in front of the art room. Music room is 3rd floor, okay. The light's on in here, though. Oh, but I need a key. Guess I should look at this stuff as well. It's a picture of cats! Meow. Meow. There's a cat I knew that meowed like that. That's why I do that sometimes. Llama. Alrighty. That's closed. Assuming this will not open. Picture of a sunset. Really creepy sounds. If the janitor showed up right now, I'd be in a really bad way. So don't run up to the 4th floor to the end until I open up the art room, because that will probably end badly for me. Well, time to go down to the 3rd floor. Ignoring these spooky sounds. I mean, it's a little bit hard to ignore them. I'm trying. It's like a dragon mark in front of this door. Another place I could save at, but I'm not going to quite yet. I want to do a bit more before I use my next ribbon thingamajig or marker, I guess, but yeah. More soy milk. It's good for the bones. Real good for my bones. Time for more Bloody Mary if you need me. It's my favorite game. Oh, there's something here. Another pin. A small pin. Looks like it can be pinned somewhere. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody... Hi. I'm not gonna turn around. You having fun there? With the scissors? Oh, jeez! Well... Mary bloodied me for a little bit. Going from there. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Going from that one. Now, as I do when I enter these areas, leave a few doors available for me to hide in if I need to. Oh, there's something here. Small coin on the ground. When I see another vending machine, I can buy more ramen. Going from that one. Still no. What the fuck is this music about? Oh! Oh! Oh. Oh. Oh, I didn't walk out fast enough, I don't think, but oh dear, that there. I guess I should eat some soybeans. Soy milk, excuse me. What? What the fuck was that? Maybe they knew I was going to go to my inventory and try and heal from that. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Oh, there's something inside the toilet. It's like I can't look at it directly. I definitely saw it. There it is. Oh, it's another one of these weights. I don't know why I'm collecting all of these, but I've got like 3 different weights now. Leave that one open to escape from later. Or to run to later is what I mean. I leave that one open for the same purpose. There was something weird that just happened right there. Check all this. Nothing on top of the stalls. Okay. Going from there. I still don't know where the janitor is. Well, it's time to explore the 3rd floor. This is where the music room is, so... I'm not gonna save quite yet, so... There's a clock here. Oh, hey! It's almost 1 the game's time. Nothing I see there. I'll leave you open and taken like that. That's locked. Now this is actually where the music room is, so... I need more to look at the walls. There's a big tree outside this window. But I want to make sure that I'm not missing any of these drawings. We have a weird picture, but I kind of like it, actually. Now, this is the music room. This is. And I have to remember, it says in front of the music room door, there's a creaking board or something. So yeah, this is the music room, and there was a document. I don't remember where it was, but one of them goes to the music room. Not that. There's like something that talked about a board creaking in front of the music player, or the music room, which I remembered that because... wanted to make sure I remembered it whenever I came to the music room, and this is the music room. It is locked, though. I'm not sure if it means on the inside or the outside, but it also could mean the other door over there, so I'm not giving a hope yet. Is that an island, or a person, or self, or I don't really know. Nice view outside, though. Oh, there it is. I thought there might be something under it, but maybe not. Maybe I was just crazy all along, or maybe... Oh! Oh! Interesting. 13, a one-sided love. Yeon-soon, a junior in high school, was happy to attend school lately because of the new Korean language teacher. Tall, handsome, the new teacher also had great personality. He never yelled or got mad at his students during his lessons, and he always stayed calm. Yeon-soon felt her heart race when the teacher complimented her on the writing. The teacher even noticed when she recently changed her glasses and told her that the new glasses suited her well. Just thinking about him made Yeon-soon jittery with happiness. Yeon-soon was really an average student. In fact, it would be more accurate to say that she was below average. She wasn't pretty or cute, nor was she good at academics or sports. She also gained weight in the last few years, and even her mother would nag her about losing some weight. She wasn't popular among her friends, and she was not particularly adored by teachers either. She was just a quiet student, always there in her same spot. That was how people around her world would define her. Yeon-soon, too, knew that she was no one special and tried to keep her crush to herself, but as time passed on, she could not hold her growing feelings inside. She didn't even expect to date her crush or anything. She only just wanted to let him know how she felt about him. Yeon-soon worked up the courage and wrote an earnest letter. Next day, right before the Korean language class started, she secretly placed her letter inside the attendance sheet. She could not dare to give her the letter to him in person. As the time reached closer for class to begin, her heartbeat went faster and faster. Finally, the bell rang and the class began, but the teacher who came through the door was not the Korean language teacher. It was the gym teacher, who she disliked the most. He said that because the Korean language teacher is running late, he will be supervising the class. Yeon-soon felt a cold sweat. Many things raced through her mind. Would he call out attendance? Would he find my letter? If he did, would he just pretend he didn't see it? But the reality she faced was harsh. The gym teacher opened up the attendance sheet, found Yeon-soon's letter, and read it out loud to the whole class. That's a jerk as gym teacher. The classroom soon filled with the snickering and jeering of the kids. The gym teacher then openly mocked her that even the fat, ugly kids yearned love just like everyone else. The disgusted look and sneering from the class made her scared. Every single one of them was her enemy. She felt as if she had fallen into hell surrounded by demons. Right at that moment, the Korean language teacher entered the classroom. To Yeon-soon, he seemed like her savior. He was confused by the strange vibe in the classroom. The gym teacher gained such a kick out of the situation and handed Yeon-soon's letter to him. Yeon-soon looked at him and hoped that he would calm the situation down and make things right. The Korean language teacher finished reading her letter and turned to Yeon-soon. His face was twisted by a mixture of disgust, annoyance, and anger. It was as if he was looking at a repulsive insect. Her embarrassment and the sense of betrayal was too great. She killed herself that night in the school, but nobody spoke on why she really killed herself. That's an ominous way to end that, but still though, what kind of faculty run this place? Yeah. Going from that one. Anything else in there? Negatory. Sounds coming from behind there. I bet it's like another locked area the goddamn like janitor can use to get from places. Oh, there's a shiny over here. And another one! I'm starting to find a lot of ghost stories. Find my body for me. The weather was so hot and it made it hard to breathe, and the cicadas would not stop chirping. The foreman in charge of construction to connect the new building and the old found everything irritating. In his opinion, it was a pointless project that he wasn't going to complain since it was paid work. The sun blazed even hotter after lunch, and heat waves rose off the asphalt. The workers protested that it was too hot to work. The foreman was both jealous and spiteful of the brash attitude of the workers. However, he agreed it was too hot to work. The foreman ordered his workers to take a break. No progress was being made anyways, and if a worker happened to get a heat stroke, it would just make matters worse. Everyone found a spot in the shade and slept soundly. Then something happened while everyone was deep in sleep. A loud cracking sound echoed around campus. It sounded like the scaffolding had crashed through the safety net. Still drowsy from their nap, the workers paid no attention to it and went back to sleep. I'm just imagining, like, the workers like, "Everyone at the construction site, stop! It's nap time!" They all pull out, like, blankets and pillows and all that. Just go to sleep on the construction site anyways. It was a different matter for the foreman. If there was indeed a problem with the safety net, it would be his responsibility. He yelled at his workers to check out the safety net, but they pretended like they didn't hear him. Annoyed, the foreman realized that he had to check it out himself. The workers, who were debating whether to get up or not, were glad that the foreman had left without them. Suddenly the foreman yelled and then was cut off, leaving an eerie silence. The workers jumped up and rushed to the foreman. The foreman was frozen in shock, staring at a terrible sight. When the scaffolding had fallen through the safety net was the dead body of a woman. The woman's corpse had no head. The foreman and the workers instantly recognized the dead woman as someone who worked in a local restaurant. From the chopped stump of her neck, dark red blood was spewing out, soaking into the ground. The foreman and the workers kept their mouths shut and moved quickly. It was the first time they had worked together so harmlessly. Despite searching everywhere, they could not find the missing head. In the end, they buried the body in cement and sent it to a waste facility. It seemed like they did a perfect job covering up what had happened. No one would ever know what had happened aside from themselves. For some reason, though, a strange incidents kept on happening after that incident. Workers were injured much more frequently than before. The slowed progress in construction, and rumors spread among the workers that there was a ghost at the site. The foreman fumed with anger and ordered his men to keep their mouths shut. Then a pulley fell from the 4th floor and crushed a worker to death. While his body had been mangled by the pulley, his head was strangely unharmed. The foreman became terrified and decided to turn himself into the police. Even then, rumors persisted that a floating head could sometimes be seen. Eventually, the construction work was completed despite the slow progress. When the school reopened after summer break, they were shocked to find the dead woman's head in the garden. They say that the head looked as if it had just been cut off of the body, despite the fact that it had been out in the heat of the summer for weeks. Rolling from there. Another floor check, though I'm gonna have to go through almost all these floors again because they all need a key, as I'm sure you can see. But at least it's good to get a little bit of leeway here. I really want to let the game update, but I'm gonna go for floor 2 just to explore. I'm afraid the janitor's gonna show up and get killed or something, but I got plenty of healing items at the moment. Creepy sounds. Let's go from there. Cutscene. It's the same barrier I saw in main building 1. That's a creepy drawing. Oh, it has a picture piece in it. Part of a ripped picture. It seems other pieces are needed to make out the whole of the picture. Not spooky at all. What are you talking about? Oh, I can buy another ramen here. I'm sorry, I was just thinking about that. Let's put 3 coins in. One goes in. Buy ramen. Boy, ramen! How many coins do I have left? 1. So I need 2 more to buy another ramen. And okay. Gonna look across this stuff for a little bit. Seems good there. Now let's check out the 2 restrooms. Now I might have already had my Bloody Mary moment. That isn't gonna stop me. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. This is the last bathroom I'm going to be able to do Bloody Mary in for a while, because it's the last couple bathrooms right here. Bloody Mary, 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 Bloody Mary. Okay. Look through here. Open this one up. Nah. Oh yeah, kind of sneak mode. Did not mean to do that, but that's okay. I was gonna close it. Also, I should probably use my lighter again. Okay, keep that one open, because it's the one I like to keep open. Close this. This is actually the one I like to keep open, so keep that open. Don't see anything else of use. Got a lot of places to hide in if I want to. Why do I hear like a toilet being flushed in these areas sometimes? There's a dog barking really loud outside, which I'm pretty sure isn't part of the game. I'm hearing a sound by the machine right now. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Okay. Fucking haunted bathrooms and Asian stuff. Anyways, let's... Sound was definitely coming from here, but I can't like push the vending machine or something. I'm guessing it's... Yep, you need something holy. One open for now. This just opens. Before I do that, because that seems too obvious. Wow, it's just raining really hard again. That needs a key. I guess I'll appreciate the art though. Creepy stairway. Picture of a dog. Remember to also look for these pictures on the walls. I haven't seen any pictures on the wall recently. Maybe they're only in the first building? I don't know. That looks like White Day art. And the rallying fun. Don't know what that is, but that's okay, I guess. The other rain coming from there. Another interesting picture. Huh. That one's locked. Oh, you can see the front building from there again. From just a different angle, though. Oh, I have the key for this? Ghost Child? It's you again. Creepy. There's a stack of unclaimed items collecting dust. It said below the items collecting dust. Dusty stationery paper. To Ji-Won Kim, please forgive me for not saying goodbye in person. I'm being forced to leave, all because of a sick rumor. Should you hear a rumor about me, please do not pay any attention to it. It's a story made up by people plotting against me. Once I leave, I am sure you'll be bored because there will be no one left to entertain your ridiculous theories and ideas. For me, I'll be sad because there will be no one to understand my world of art. To ease the sadness of saying goodbye, I leave you a farewell gift. It's my painting of you holding your first art piece. I think you said you created the piece to hide something important, right? Anyways, I wish you good health and good luck in the future. Saw that a mile away. I was like, oh. There was a note about finding something in a dusty place. There's a stack of unclaimed items gathering dust. Feather post. It's on all of these, so it's just the fictional thing. But there was definitely, let me goddamn read the note. It's like one of the ghost story things, right? I think it was just actually a note, scribble note. No, is it school documents? Cold Club announcement. The treasure is sleeping under a place covered by dust of erased knowledge, and it is only to be woken by the hand that the hand shakes every day. Well, maybe that's not it, because I'm not sure if the base would have it. There's a stack of unclaimed items collecting dust. Wasn't there some item here that the one thing was looking at? Maybe I'm just crazy. Everyone gets to be a little bit crazy. Now, I'm going to assume that that one glowing item I saw was the key to all of these doors. And the reason I didn't pick it up is because I'm thinking like a game designer. And I'm thinking, if I didn't spawn the janitor or whatever already, that has to be the spawn point, right? Like, wouldn't you make it when you pick up the goddamn key that opens up everything? Wait, now that's just a document. I guess I was worried over nothing. Well, there's something there, so... Guess I'll first pick up this. Treasure hunt. I found out the new secret about the music teacher's hidden treasure. One of the paintings in the main building is said to have a key inside of it that unlocks the room. I'm so close to winning that treasure hunt, I can almost taste it. Somebody tore off the rest of the picture. I'll get back to that when I have more pieces. Oh my, that storm's definitely getting a lot harsher. Now this is an interesting predicament, because at this point I don't actually quite know what I'm supposed to do. Is there any place I haven't really looked in? Faculty office. Counselor's office. I guess I could go back there. Those were all closed. I went to the biology. I got the spider thing. I'm gonna go back in the lost and found just for 1 second, since I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have to start looking a little bit more than I thought I would have to be. I might let the patch update in just a second after I recheck the lost and found room, because this room was open and apparently I had the key to open it. I saw maybe. Oh wait, am I supposed to chase the baby? Maybe I'm supposed to chase the baby, because the baby saw like this one statuette and ran away, right? That's what the baby did. So maybe the baby's carrying whatever I need. Oh baby, you have what I need. Okay. Through. We already did the tree boss fight. Someone was asking if we came upon the laughing tree. The tree doesn't laugh like it used to, by the way. It's different, but we did already fight the tree boss. Going from there. Uh-oh. Wait a goddamn second. If this door is... Okay. If that door is closed, there's only one explanation I can think of. The janitor is here, because the janitor is the only entity I know of that closes doors. So if there is a door that's closed, I can hear him. The janitor is here. I can definitely hear him at the moment. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to save my game. Okay. However, I'm not going to quit for good, but I'm going to quit for the moment because there is a patch out now. Exits. So I'm only quitting because... Oh wow, there's continued down there. I'm only quitting for the moment because there is a patch for White Day, which I want to let it update. Oh, did I just continue my game? Like I just mashed the button to continue? However, this is not actually where I want to load from. This is the last story point. Okay. That's not loading where I was. That's continuing from the last main story point. Load from here, please. Continue playing. Because that was at the start of the whole entire area. Thankfully, it's just like that. That doesn't sound good to me. I'm happy to be back, and I'm happy, I guess you guys missed my voice. Alright, so I explored each floor a bit. Now the question comes, if we need to do and explore more. Maybe we're trying to follow the baby. The problem is, I definitely heard the janitor's keys. Like, he's definitely here. Yeah, like there he is right now. Hopefully it doesn't come down here. So yeah. Something definitely triggered the janitor. And now I'm no longer safe as I leisurely explore this place. So now it's time to be a bit more strategic because I can't just go willy-nilly. Alright, so lost and found. Oh, this is still this floor. So what's on the second floor here? First floor is there. I should probably read some of these notes. I'm missing something. Treasure is sleeping under a place covered by dust of a race, but I'm not in any classroom, so... I found out a new secret about the music teacher's hidden treasure. One of the paintings in the main building is said to have the key inside of it unlocks the room. Oh, wait! Back to the main building? Wait, okay. Okay... I'm gonna reload my save just so I don't have to run past them for this, but you know what I just realized? They're talking about the... Okay, I need to pay more attention to these notes, I really do. They said the main building, which means probably main building 1, not main building 2, which means one of the paintings in main building 1 is hiding something. Let's run through... Time to investigate every painting on the back in the first building. Apparently, it sounds like a painting around these parts is hiding something. So obviously I'm gonna have to check everything. Oh, was there another save thing here this whole entire time? I mean, there was, obviously, but like, I only just realized there was a save point right there. I saw somebody sitting in one of those chairs for a second. So what this means is I'm gonna have to go to every single goddamn painting I can think of. I'm not even sure if it's like one of these paintings or something else. Maybe it's even main building 2, but... Is there paintings inside the classrooms? I don't think there is. I don't recall ever seeing one. Is it the white day poster? I mean, there's only so many things that could be considered paintings around here, so it's not too much of a bother, but it's notable. So now to read this note a bit more carefully. I found out the new secret about the music teacher's hidden treasure. One of the paintings in the main building is said to have a key inside of it that unlocks the room. I'm so close to winning the treasure hunt that I can almost taste it. Well, now what was the spider I picked up for? Like there's oh yeah, also they fixed the note issue with my mouse, I just noticed right now. The teacher promised to tell a scary story. As next week's assignment is measuring a spider's weight using a specimen. Oh, and are the weights I'm collecting for the spider thing? Next week's assignment is measuring a spider's weight using the specimen. Okay, scribble note. Note in Janet's mailbox. Rumors. We're not saying goodbye in person. Of a sick rumor. Okay, once you leave, I'll be bored because there'll be no one left to entertain me. For me, I'll be sad. To ease the sad saying goodbye, I leave you a farewell gift. It's my painting of you holding an art piece, so... A lot to do with paintings around here, I'm definitely noticing. C, I'm just trying to see if it's like a literal key or a figurative key or what. If I was a hidden painting, where would I be? Not what I wanted to have happen. I thought maybe the janitor wasn't here yet. I don't really know why I thought that. It doesn't really sound like he's coming, though. It sounds like I'm okay. Okay. That's the monster. Want to get away from the other ghosts. Honestly, I bet I'll be able to outmaneuver him here, so... The reason why I stopped is because that was that one ghost, so... Thankfully, I've already checked through here. I always fucking sometimes mistake that for a person. Alright, continuing my hunt for the painting. It's not there, that's for certain. I don't think these hallways have any other... I'm just gonna hide here for a second. Let's see how it rolls. I'm gonna hide right here. I'm just hiding. I'm gonna take a sip of water. It could also mean in main building too. I'm just first checking main building one to make sure it's not like that. The reflection fucking scared me right now. I don't know if that's an atmospheric sound or what. I don't hear keys jingling. 5. Definitely saw that flashlight though. Just until a bit of time has passed. Just a bit of time. Yeah, I'll probably be going for quite a few more hours more. Like, I'm not even halfway done with the game right now, so I'm like... I am taking my time, though, so... No. Okay, is he fucking gone now? Is the question. I was gonna say if he isn't, that's fucking bullshit. I waited for a while. Fucking that plant scared me for a second. Fuck my life! Of course I choose the goddamn wrong door to open. I was like, oh, where can you get? You know, I should have figured though. Honestly, there was a big clue to that one was the wrong door. He's like right behind me too. I don't think it's inside this building, but there's at least one more place for me to check. Okay. Let myself calm down a little bit. Calm down, me. Get my stamina back. Hi, bye! Why are you so sorry? Oh, there's a drawing there. Hi, fuck me! Let's get that drawing in a second. Okay. Did I see a shiny just as I was running? Let my blood rate go down. Okay, so backpack, healing items. I want to eat some of this soy milk. Do you know about soy milk? I'm eating it up. Keep these doors open, because really the doors are the best way to make distance between him and you. If they're open. If they're closed, they create more issues. It's probably a main building too. If I don't find anything, I might just reload my save file, but maybe not, because at the same time I could... There's one drawing thing I apparently missed until now. You know what? There's paintings in this room. Or not this room, but this room. Now that I'm thinking about it. I knew about the recovery packs. I'm hoping that's not what I was doing all this for, but... See, there's pictures in here. Don't see any hidden keys in them, though. And I can't think of any other rooms that had, like, paintings or whatever they are. Those aren't really paintings, but they're pictures on the wall. Fuck my life! That just scared the shit out of me. Going from there. No, I'm about to get hit. Can't believe that worked. Oh my. He definitely whistled again. If I'm just gonna I'm not gonna heal myself till I'm out of here. If I die here, I die here. This is the commitment I've decided to put into this. Hello. Don't know what that's a painting of, but I got it. Now, if I don't make it back alive, I'm just going to accept my fate. I don't know what that sound was about, but okay. Oh boy. Oh, I'm so damaged to keep on, like, this isn't me doing it. It's me being so damaged, it's fucking having an effect on me. That's interesting. Okay, now I need to heal this. Okay, kinetic supplies you use in an emergency. Yeah. That was like some weird... I was so damaged that I was having like a weird effect. I mean, no, it's the crouch thing, not me. Rolling from there. I think I checked everything I can think of that would be considered a painting. So I'm just gonna go down here. To the next building. I guess it meant another painting inside this area. Don't see any paintings in here. I've got a lot of floors to cover, though. I've covered floors, you know. Is that one anime character? Am I crazy? Creepy picture, but okay. I can't say anything, it's too dark. Is this a puzzle? Oh boy. Okay, well, how do I even begin to approach this? Okay, well, I can kind of tell. You can sort of tell some of the differences here. Like, the black and white fellow is probably the first one. At least we probably would like to believe that he's the first one. So what order do you guys think this goes in? I bet there's like some clues here of who is where when these pictures were taken. The first one's obvious, only because it's in black and white like that, but the other ones are less obvious. Like this and this. Will I even really know if I get the answer right? So don't click that. So just click again if I want to not arrange it. Could these all have been taken? Maybe I'm just supposed to judge how old they are. If you'd asked me, this is what the order I would have put. But I mean, I don't know precisely. So this is a college graduate hat. Is there any sort of clue to that? I probably have to go to like the principal's office before I can do that, I imagine. The mannequin's gone. I didn't... Fuck. The body mannequin is gone. Knock, knock. I know I need more. Not only will I be looking at the paintings, I should see if there's like anything I've missed. Dog painting hit it all along. Oh boy. Not that painting. Fucking the rattling of the window scared me again. Only because I'm kind of tense I'm going to get caught. I don't even know if I'm doing the right thing. It's just, when you say paintings, these are what I'm thinking of. Like, these are the things that are paintings in this game, right? I guess I never turned on the light in this room. Oh, yeah, the thing is way up there. How do I get that? That's actually a really good question. I would just, if I was me, I would just take down a box, see if it was sturdy enough, and see if I can pick it up from there. But it's not, well, I mean, it is me, but it's not me, so it's not actually me. A ghost turned the light back off after a second. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's go back this way. I am lost in a second. I should probably read more documents. Those seem to give good clues. Alright, our school news student for the man lost blinds. The rules that unless the owner is found, lost items will be kept indefinitely. They are stored on the dates they were found and grouped for long periods. And all the same. See, found a cushion she really liked. She was worried the cushion to be claimed for was lost in a forever lost box. In the end, the cushion made its way to her, but she lost it shortly after, and the cushion was returned to the storage room by someone else. She finally gave up. Perhaps there really are items possessed. Yeah, I'm just kind of skimming it at the moment. Notes, janitor's mailbox. If you need the key, you can find the key at the main office. Alright, I've temporarily locked the second floor lobby door because some of the kids are sneaking the auditorium passageway, so this isn't relevant yet. So if I need the key, you can find it in the key box at the main office. Left the password inside the toolbox that we always use. Okay, so that, yeah, I already used that. Remember, don't wear the hat when in the school. Nurse, biology class notes, spider. Arthropods that are arachnids. What, they are bugs? Yeah, so I have the spider, but I don't know what to do with it. So tell a scary story in class. I'm excited. Next week's Simon's measuring. Alright, doesn't tell me there. I found the secret of the music teacher's hidden treasure. One of the paintings in the main building is said to have a key inside it that unlocks the room. The music room, so you need to get inside. Pre-existing wiring is twisted. Sorry, you have that. Ghost stories. If these aren't for, like, the main game, these are things related to the spirits. School documents. Past materials. Investigation report. Many students concerned about the future. Cold announcement. The treasure is sleeping under a place covered by the dust of a race. The only big hint I have right now is there's something hidden inside one of the paintings. Inside the main building. And I'm in main building 2. I just checked main building 1. Everywhere I could think of there was a painting. So the janitor's probably on this floor because the store is closed. I'm going to go inside anyways. It's foolish that I'm doing this because I know he's probably on this floor because the doors are closed. He's probably in this hallway. What was that? Was that just like a translation? Have there always been translations like that? Because I haven't seen any until now, and that just got me incredibly excited. But it was nothing. Great time to turn on my lighter, me. That's what I expected. If this turns out to be nothing, I'm probably just going to reload my save file and just get that one painting thing again, but yeah. While I'm being chased, I'm actually going to take it as an advantage in this situation. Sort of look around here. Yeah, this is the worst place I could be to hide in right now. I'm not gonna heal. I feel like I should just reload my save file. I've wasted a lot of health looking for something. I'm not sure where it is, so I'm like, the locked red key thing means that's locked, basically, since you don't have a key sort of deal. Mm-hmm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, out. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, open. And that's how I do this stuff. I need to get back to the 4th floor because that's the only floor I haven't checked the panes on fully. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, open. I sure hope he went down and not up. That's all I have to say about this. He usually closes doors behind him, so I'm assuming that that's what happened. I am a fortunate oyster. I am on floor 4, right? Yeah, I'm on floor 4. Okay. So I'm just gonna reload my save file if I don't find anything here this time. Like nothing inside the paintings. I'm also gonna check these signs. There's always been something to translate what it says on them. Because if not, I'm mighty suspicious of that one sign, despite the fact I didn't find anything on it. Yeah, okay, that always says that. It's just kind of hard to get the right position for that. Cats. Llama. There's one more thing I'm gonna check before I like go back to loading my save file and just getting that one thing I missed and then trying to figure out what to do next. The biology room I haven't checked in a while. Maybe there's something there. I know I'm bleeding out, but that's okay. It was like just like here this whole time. I'd be like, oh, but I didn't think it'd be. Turn off the lights in case he decides to come over here, so I won't really suspect this room. I can blow it out myself, but also I think it's blown out by itself after a little bit. Look into the flame. Okay. Besides the giant spider, you know, I should actually look at some of my items. Come to think of it. Maybe I should just observe what I have in my inventory and see if there's anything of use anywhere. Anyways, I'm gonna reload my save file just this one time here again because I think I can do much better. And also, there's only one thing I need to grab from the other building, and I can save a healing item, which I wasted, so. Check the floor with the lost and found. There's a painting there that needs painting scraps. Now I got to go. I will look at that in a second. There's actually a painting in the one room which needs the scraps. So I only have one scrap, so. Let's go. Continue playing. If you run for too long, you'll get dizzy. That's all I was able to read. So janitor's actually coming downstairs right now because of where I saved. I swear to God, I see something. Oh, it's the light. I'm gonna go inside this building just for a second because there is that one painting thing I had missed. I save a healing item by doing this, and honestly, I made zero progress outside of finding this one painting. But it's not really a painting, this one drawing. There's a drawing of a crying angel. I don't know if those drawings do anything still, but I'm gonna hope they do. And now just casually. It said casually walk back, but then the music started. I don't know why. Is that a false? Oh no, never mind. He's there. The next building. Okay. What am I missing here? I'll go back to the Lost and Found room for a second. Or maybe... I'm gonna talk with you guys for a second. Do you guys have any idea what I'm... This is the one of the times I'm going to ask for help here. You probably don't know, but I'm going to ask just in case anyone here does know. Does anyone have any idea what I'm supposed to be doing in this particular part? The area is going to get bigger to explore, and I don't think it's in main building 1 because I've looked there, but still though. Check there. Rolling and going and going. I'm gonna guess the answer because the silence is people like, I don't fucking know, Ryan. It's okay though. I might. No, maybe I shouldn't. I'm thinking like, this is probably similar to the original game. Should I look what it was in my own goddamn Let's Play? Now, what if it is different than the original game? No ideas. No, sorry. It's okay. I'm not like, why don't you guys know? Yeah. It's the tricky stuff of trying to figure stuff out sometimes. It's part of the fun of the adventure game style games. Maybe I should just observe all the items in my inventory and see if there's like any clues. And if not, look back at my documents and see if there's anything I'm like forgetting. That might be the best method. Before, I might result to a walkthrough if this takes much longer. But I'm going to resist the urge right now. Let's just look at what I have in my inventory right now. So part of a picture. Seems other pieces are needed to make out the whole picture. So I am definitely collecting these. Most of the rooms are locked, so I don't really know where to begin with that. Chemical stuff, insect spray. What's up with this spider thing I collected? It's under my miscellaneous tab. And I've been collecting all these weights. I don't really know what they're for. I also have 2 pins. I'm not sure what I'm pinning. You can't combine items in this game in case you're wondering. I've got 2 pieces of the schedule for mathematics. I don't really know what that's for. Report card, second in class, report card for a good student. Small weight used to balance scale. Gym teacher's cap. Bloody workbook. Love letter. More weights, cigarettes. I don't know why I keep on collecting paper cranes, but I have been. Coins. I got 6 saving things at the moment. I got some healing items. Keys. I guess I'll go to the Lost and Found room because that is the only lead I have. Like, literally. Yeah, Like, that's the only door that's open outside of stuff on the first floor. That and the paintings of the principals. But I don't really know what that's about yet. Oh boy. Now we want to see when you're going places. I might have just been bones. That's scary. I did not get inside the principal's office because I need to figure out the principal's office combination code. Which actually, let me look. There was a document related to that, now that you mention it, but yeah. Attention, all teachers working night shifts. The passcode of the principal's office has been changed to the recent leak of previous passcodes. Passcode on the chalkboard in the student department office. Wait. Student's department's office. Oh, but that's locked. That's right there, and I know where that is, but that's a locked door right now. How do I get inside the student's department's office? Okay, the principal is not approved of others entering his office while he's away. Please use the passcode only. In case of emergency special circumstances. Vice Principal Simon Lee of Lundo High School. So I know how to get inside the principal's office, in theory, but I first need the key to get inside that room, because that room's locked, where it would have the principal's code. If I could just find whatever key is supposed to open up all these goddamn doors, I'd be really ahead of the game here. That no, also the key for... Did it? I just looked, I didn't see it. Where is it? I don't see anything that mentions where the key is for the student department office. Oh, right. It's inside the gym teacher's coat. You're right. I remember that being mentioned somewhere. I remember that now you mentioned it, but where was that mentioned? Jeez, what note was that? But then the question becomes, where the fuck is the gym teacher's coat pocket? It's like one question that leads into another. It's like, oh yes, that might have been it, but where's that? I believe it's on the third page for the document. Oh yeah, there's a third, oh, you're right, there's a third page. Sorry, it just looks like it ends there. Note to the gym teacher, please make sure to return the student department the office key when your shift is over. You have a habit of leaving the key inside your gym jacket pocket, making it difficult for the next shift to take over. Other faculty members also advise to turn in the key after the shift. Okay, so I'm looking for this guy's coat. Okay, that gives me an objective. I don't think... Have I seen any coats? Have you guys seen any coats? There is in fact a gym in this game, but we haven't unlocked it yet. Literally, the gym is like the final location in this game, so... It's I don't think we're looking for that specifically. The gym teacher must have been someplace else. I don't think I've seen this code anywhere. I don't recall seeing a code that stuck out to me. Well, it's time to begin coat hunting. Nice toilet I got here. Let's also use this opportunity to get my healing soybean. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe looking for a locker with a code in it? Maybe. I know which way the janitor went just by which door is closed. I'll go to Lost and Found just to see if there's something I'm missing there. if I was like, okay, there's only so many rooms I can enter, and I don't think it's inside the previous building I was in. I looked there pretty thoroughly just a bit ago, so it's probably on the first floor actually, because it's not in the biology lab. That's the only other thing that's open here. I don't know what I'm going up for. It either being Counselor's Office B or Counselor's Office A. Because I know that he's on the second floor right now, I'll take advantage to look inside Counselor Office A. So I'm looking specifically for a jacket. I can think of 3 possible places I think it could be in. Now that doesn't mean I know that it's in there. It's just stuff to get started, I guess. Didn't think it'd be in here. Wait, there's a sign up here. Well, found emergency health pack. No regrets. Wait, is that... Fuck. This goddamn jack... This is his jacket, isn't it? Fucking A. Inside his pocket. Found it! Accidentally my first try. I didn't even think it was in here. I was just checking. Student department house key. Well, at least now we can make goddamn progress, right? Aha! Woohoo! Health pack and the key. Can't really complain about that. It's also the best healing item in the game. The one that fully heals you 100%. And stamina even. Tricky, tricky key. Now the problem will be is that I think the janitor went down the route I need to go down. We're about to probably have a bad time, just as a heads up. But I'll risk it. Even if I fail, I know what I need to do. Just pretend I didn't even see anything. I'm just gonna live here. Well, on the bright side, after I get this, I'm gonna be able to make some good progress, probably, because I'm gonna start getting it. I think this happened to me the first time I played the game too. Not that it was specifically in this guy's jacket pocket. I don't remember if it was or wasn't, but I remember I was stuck exploring these hallways for a while, with most of the rooms locked, until I found the first big key. And then once you find the first one, it starts getting easier to find them, because then you find like key after key after key, start opening up more of these areas. He is coming down here. This is actually what I wanted. Wait till I hear the door close. Oh, it's already closed. That's a quiet door. Now we're just gonna crawl up the stairs. Going down there is actually precisely where I wanted him to go. For now. In a little bit, it's not gonna be where I want him to be at all, but yeah. For the moment, it's beneficial. That's what matters. Did I never take off my lantern? That was lucky I didn't get caught. I unlocked it. Oh boy. This looks like it might be important. Tip pen.